Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back, no matter what time of day it is, or what day you found this message. I'm so grateful that you're here. Guys, it is 9:32 a.m. on the clock. Today's date is Wednesday, July 2nd of 2025. Moving on into the month of July here, we have here in the U.S. a holiday weekend coming up. I actually will be off of work that day, so I'm going to just be relaxing, chilling, eating some good food, spending some time with some friends. So I hope that you'll be doing the same if you are observing some time off for that upcoming holiday here in the U.S. Guys, wherever you are listening to me from, I want to thank you so much for being here this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time you found this message. And thank you so much to my subscribers. If you are here visiting the channel for the first time, or this is your second, third, fourth, or fifth time, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and hit the all button so that you get all of the notifications for the messages as they come out. You don't want to miss your potential message. Okay, guys, definitely check the numbers out today in association with the date related to today's message. If you're seeing 934-439, if you are seeing 2025, 2525, 2020, 222, 2222, any combination of numbers associated with the time and the date of this message, be sure to check them in the angel number and gematria meanings in association with today's message. You will get some interesting information when you do that, guys. Okay, so I don't have a ton of time, but I did want to at least get this message started, and I think I'll go to a second half and pull cards, okay? But this morning is an interesting message. Shout out to India. Looks like we might have some viewers in China, Switzerland, or in North America. Those are the spaces and places coming up in association with today's energy. And the reason I say that is because today's download, I could see somebody was on a long distance train. And it looked like they were traveling in a long distance train that had like some of those overnight rooms or spaces on the train. And guys, I'm sitting outside today recording, so hopefully you can hear me okay. It was just too beautiful of a morning to be sitting inside. But I could see that a couple was on a trip, and they seemed to be on a long distance trip because one of the members of the couple went back to a space that had like sleeping quarters. So it looked like a long distance train. Now take the energy as it resonates. This could also be that in the download, it was symbolizing somebody who had went on a train trip or some form of travel and also stayed overnight somewhere. So definitely, if the message resonates, don't worry about the exact details of the download. Sometimes the download is symbolic, guys. But I could see somebody went into kind of like some sort of overnight quarters that had like places to sleep. And they had a tablet or a device on the bed. And they were dealing with some sort of video call, or maybe it was like a business call. It was something they were discussing with somebody. And someone in the background of the video call actually heard their voice, recognized it, and looked on the screen and saw that it was a person that they knew. And so they kind of like interrupted the video call and just jumped in like, hey, and this face, this person, this energy was an energy from the past, guys. This is someone, for those of you who resonate, someone you knew from the past identified your voice, your name, your image on a video call. They just so happened to be in the background and saw you and jumped on the call. So this sounds like past person energy, definitely from this download. But what I saw in the download, the way collectives reacted or responded to this, they were quite surprised to see this person's face. I wasn't picking up that collectives was upset, unhappy, or dealing with some sort of negative energy associated with seeing this person's face. However, I did note that when collectives person that they were on this trip with came into the space where the tablet was, collectives quickly shut the screen off, almost as if they didn't want their person seeing this other person on the video call. So that's what I found was interesting about this download. I don't know if this was like a ex or maybe a past person that you had feelings for. Maybe something happened with this person while you were in relationship with another person. There was some reason why collectives did not want their present person to see this person online. They did not want that. Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to go over into the second half of the video here, and we are going to pull some energy on this and try to understand a little bit more about who this person was that popped up on the video call, and maybe some details to help us to identify whose message this might be in the collectives. So we're going to pull some energy here and kind of explore this a little bit more. Very interesting. So guys, definitely follow me over here into the second half of the reading, and we are going to see what is going on with this person that popped up on a video call. Okay guys, welcome to the second half of the reading. Still sitting outside, decided to just go on ahead and pull some cards here. So hopefully you can hear me okay. But I went on ahead and pulled some cards on present energy for the collectives member associated with this message. So these might be markers here that I'm picking up on that could help you to connect that this is your message. Also, that this message resonates for you. That is another connector for you, okay? So even if the signs and certain aspects don't feel like an exact fit, if the energy resonates for you and you feel drawn to the message, it's probably your message. So present energy, I did pick up that somebody seems to be in like a 10 of Pentacles energy. This could be an earth sign or a Virgo. Somebody who feels like secure in their wealth, their financial security. Maybe things are going fine with money things, their family. Maybe there's somebody that is looking at some sort of long-term success based on how things is looking right now at this time. So I am picking up whoever this message might resonate with is someone who seems to be in a stable, or what seems to be a stable relationship, financial situation, life situation at this time. And more than just stable, it looks like you're pretty happy with how things are going for the most part. But then I see I see some Three of Pentacles energy, more earth sign energy, potentially a Capricorn as well. I see some sort of disharmony or misalignment, okay? This could be associated with a team or a group of people. But in relation to this download, I am seeing that there might be some sort of misalignment or disharmony maybe in your relationship presently. So everything in your life overall is going well. It's what I'm looking at. Like, you have your career, you have income coming in, you're healthy for the most part, like you're feeling pretty good. So that Ten of Pentacles energy is present, but there's some sort of disharmony. You might even be feeling like you're working alone, or like feeling alone even when you're around others. Okay. There might also be some sort of group conflict. And then immediately here I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Something is not clear. There's some sort of confusion or clouded judgment about something associated with your marriage or with an intimate relationship of some kind. Okay. And then I have the Five of Wands immediately following this. This is fire sign and Leo energy on the table. Some sort of conflict or disagreement, some sort of ongoing tension is something you're not clear about in your relationship associated with ongoing tension or conflict. And this has to do with the Three of Cups in reverse. We have water and Cancer energy on the table. Some sort of gossip or I don't know, group energy. Why am I picking up third party energy? I normally don't get that from this card, but I see a group of three here. The three is definitely representing something you're having to do with others who are outside of your relationship, or others maybe who are friends of your person or associated with your person. I don't know. It could be friends, could be family members, but maybe there's something about your person's behavior that is conflicting for you, whether there's a lot of overindulgence, partying, maybe some addictive kind of behaviors, because we do have the Three of Cups in reverse. So there is something going on here with others associated with your person that you are not in agreement with, something you are not liking, but it's also creating conflict in the relationship, and you're not clear on how you're feeling about this or how you want to move on this. So I just split the deck after that, and I did get Queen of Wands energy here in the upright. So this might speak to the kind of person that you normally are, or once again, present energy, where you are presently at. You're a person that has determination. You have a zest for life. You're typically a joyful person. You're a courageous person. So you're a person that stands up for what you believe in and for what you're feeling. And that might be why you're looking at some kind of conflict here. Maybe there are some things going on with your relationship that don't feel in alignment. And then right after that, I had Queen of Pentacles energy in reverse for a star. Okay? Because the star was immediately following that. More water and earth energy on the table. Somebody's definitely a water sign or an earth sign. And then I also have air and Aquarius energy. But this is in reverse. Some sort of like something happening here with jealousy. This is why I'm picking up on third party energy. Like there's some sort of issue here in your relationship associated with jealousy. Maybe there's been some sort of infidelity or issues with infidelity inside of the relationship that was meant to be like, you know, just the two of you or a monogamous relationship. And there's been some third party energy that created some sort of conflict or jealousy. Maybe somebody became smothering inside of the relationship due to some energies like this. What I'm checking to see here, collectives, is which direction this is coming from. Because we do have in the download this person that it looks like you were not unhappy to see. So I don't know if it has to do with this person or maybe something having to do with your partner or spouse. So we're going to look deeper into that, guys. So let's just pull a little bit more here. We're in the Pink Tarot. And I'm going to pull a few more cards here. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit about if there's infidelity or jealousy, what or who this is associated with? How about that? What or who this is associated with, if there's some sort of infidelity or jealousy. Okay, I'm hearing split the deck. I'll also take this card too. We have the Magician in the upright, air sign, and Mercury energy on the table. Some sort of action that created some clarity or a manifestation of something. We also have Page of Swords in the upright. More air sign. Somebody is an air sign here. I cannot state that enough. Yeah, somebody's curious about something or has some new ideas. I did pick up that somebody is reconsidering an idea or a thought. They're like thinking that over again. They're reconsidering something. We have Two of Pentacles energy in the reverse. More earth sign energy on the table, and Capricorn. So far we know somebody's an air sign, somebody's an earth sign, and somebody also might be a Capricorn as well. Yeah, something is not balanced, guys. This is in reverse. Something isn't balanced in the energy. We just got done asking Spirit about if there was some jealousy or infidelity, what is this associated with? Looks like something somebody manifested, something somebody really deeply wanted, okay, that showed up in your space. May not have been the right time for it, though, okay? Somebody was engaged in some new ways of communicating or some new ideas associated with communicating, something you were curious about. It's like a new idea. That's why we have the Page energy here. But something was not balanced. I'm picking up that somebody stepped into somebody's space who was already in a relationship and the timing was off. It was a new idea that came at a new time and potentially caused some imbalance in your current relationship. This might have been you, collectives. This might be a past person that is showing up again at what would be technically an inopportune time, because everything looks to be stable and okay in your life, or good. Finances are good, bills are getting paid, relationships okay, maybe it's not the best, but it's all right. Like you're feeling like stable. And then here comes this energy popping up that you were not mad to see, like, hey, and then this new idea is on the table that wasn't there before. And it's creating an imbalance in the energy. Guys, it could also be that there's some past issues with some sort of third-party energy or infidelity in the relationship in the past from your person. And so maybe even though the relationship feels a little more solid now, there might be some lingering doubts in some of you who resonate with this part of the message. There might be some lingering doubts in your mind about the longevity of this relationship and whether it's a good idea to put all your chips in one barrel, guys. So maybe when this energy pops up, because this could be present energy, future energy, it also could be past energy. This may have happened already for some of you, and you might be considering, like, is this a good idea at this time? You know, yeah, I'm not, I don't feel the most confident maybe about the long-term situation with my relationship, but is it safe for me to go and take some of my chips out of that barrel? Might I lose what I have built up here if this other thing doesn't work out? Or is it safe to walk away from this? Am I going to get something worse? Like there might be some like lingering self-doubt about whether you can do better. And that might be keeping you, I'm hearing, stuck in your present situation. There might be something to this person showing up at the timing they did. Sounds like you're already questioning this current relationship you're in. Okay, guys, let's see. Let's get some future energy here. Or what we need to know, Spirit. Future energy or what we need to know. Yeah, something's about to be illuminated here. We have the sun card, fire sign or sun energy on the table. Something is going to bring you positivity, pleasure, happiness. Something's going to be fun and give you a feeling that all is well. Sounds like even though your finances and your pinnacles are in order, there's some conflict in your current relationship. Something's getting ready to change or to give you some clarity on how you need to change or what needs to shift. Justice is here, guys, in the upright. Air sign Libra on the table. There's going to be some balancing of some energy that you're dealing with, some sort of justice, fairness, truth. Some sort of truth is coming out. Spirit, please clarify. What is this truth that's coming out? Uh-oh. Okay. Guys, it's something about your relationship. We have the Lover's card just popped out in reverse. This is what I was talking about earlier. There is a misalignment or imbalanced energy here in your present relationship. There's a misalignment of values. Okay? There's some sort of conflict due to bad choices. And somebody has a fear of commitment. This could be you. Okay, collectives, take the energy as it resonates. But I also pick up that this part of the message is associated for some of you with your person. This is why you're concerned about your long-term viewpoint towards this relationship and might even be considering a third party or a past energy popping up. Some sort of disharmony here that created like a fear of failure in the relationship. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody was really focused on their money, but it was like in a greedy way. Yeah, somebody was focused with status and like external things more so than the internal. And I don't pick up that's the way you all are, because you guys came up as a Queen of Wands. Did I say? I can't remember. I put the card away. Queen of Wands or Queen of Pentacles. Upright. I think it was a Queen of Wands upright. Point being is, you guys are the opposite of this energy. If this is your person that you are presently in relationship with, there's been a lot of self-focus here. Like they've been primarily focused on themselves. And it's coming through in the cards. You're about to have some illumination on this. There's something that's coming that's going to make you happy. Might be a transition of relationship, guys. I don't know. And definitely take the energy as it resonates. I am not telling you to go and leave your person tomorrow. But definitely, if this message resonates, that might be something that you've been thinking about. This would not be the first time that thought has crossed your path. Might be a new thought, that page energy, but it's there. Okay, we have an 8 of Wands here in the upright. You've been dealing with some sort of delays or frustration in association with this energy that's close to you. Yeah, you guys have opportunities coming. Bottom of the deck. I have 7 of Cups here. You have some opportunities coming. You have some choices coming. Whoa. Guys, I cannot make this up. Why did the 6 of Cups appear? This is talking about past energies. Whoa, you guys have some opportunities coming up associated with some past energies, an opportunity to move forward. Wow. The World. It's in reverse. More earth sign energy. You're seeking closure about something. You haven't gotten it, but you're seeking closure. Something is incomplete. This energy is popping up. This energy wants to see what's good, okay? This person that popped up on the video call, they don't feel like it's over or don't feel like the opportunity is closed out. This is why we had the 7 of Cups to the 6 of Cups to the World. They want an opportunity with you. This past person does not want an ending. It's not over for them. Wow, you got an Emperor coming your way in the upright. Fire sign Aries, this Emperor might be. Take the energy as it resonates. Somebody who's in a position of respect. They might be somebody who's in a leadership position. Okay. Somebody who's practical. Yeah, they've been, oh my gosh. Nine of Swords. They've been dealing with some sort of anxiety about something. Or they might be anxious about talking to you. But they're inspired. More Page energy. Page of Wands. They see potential in a situation and they want to explore it. With a Queen of Cups. Wow, you guys keep coming up in that queenly energy. Somebody here is really tapped in and tuned into their feminine energy. Somebody who's compassionate, comforting, calming, nurturing, intuitive, emotionally stable. More Queen energy. So we have Queen of Cups to Queen of Swords upright. Wow, you're also unbiased. You're clear-minded. You speak directly. Your communication's very direct. But you've been dealing with like a 10 of Cups in reverse. Even though I'm seeing your pentacles are in place, 10 of Pentacles, your money's good, finances good, career good. But something about your family and your relationship is not. 10 of Cups in reverse. There's been some sort of domestic disharmony you've been dealing with. Once again, due to this overindulgence, there's some sort of third-party energy here. Maybe some sort of gossip. This might have to do with family, friends. Maybe you're the odd person out in association with your partner's life, like their friends, their family. Maybe you don't really connect with their people. There might be some sort of gossip about you, but judgment is here. Yeah, you're about to enter a new phase, guys, to move you out of this phase of the Two of Pentacles, you know, feeling overcommitted and things being out of balance. Wow. Okay. So it looks like I'm not picking up here. Let's pull one more thing. Spirit, this energy coming in, this past person, is this karmic or some foolishness? What does collectives need to know about this past person coming back? Looks like there's an opportunity with a person here for you to move into a relationship that is possibly or potentially more high vibrational in alignment. But Spirit, is this person a safe person for collectives to engage with? Just one card, please. Okay, I'm hearing to take this one. Yeah, okay. This person might be a fire sign or a Leo. Take the energy as it resonates. With the Strength card here, somebody who has a subtle power, guys. Like, they're very strong, but they're not really like brash about their strength. It sounds like you're a person that even though this person is an emperor, they're popping up as an emperor or a leader, but they're very mild or gentle in their abilities. Okay? Because on the Strength card, we can see a very strong or powerful feminine energy, but they're managing like a lion, a ferocious lion. They're taming them. So that's telling me something. Yeah. This person might actually be a person that you end up at least considering the idea of engaging with. Let's go on ahead, guys, and move into, because I am almost out of time here. Let's go to Earth Song Oracle. This is a really great deck. We're going to pull some energy from here and just read a closing card here, because that's the message for today. You guys have a person that is approaching you that's a past energy, but looks like both of you are very excited to see each other. It looks like you're presently in a relationship that you are unsure about its long-term, I guess, of like effects. You're not sure that this is going to be a good long-term relationship. There have been some problems with infidelity or third-party energy. This could be another person or other people. This could also be friends, family, folks that you do not resonate with, associated with your person. Okay? And maybe you're just constantly feeling like the odd man out. Looks like your finances and everything are doing well, but there's something that's not feeling connective about your relationship. Wow, number 22, guys, on the table from The Earth Song Oracle deck. You might be seeing 222 or 2222. This one says clarity, perfection, energy. You are pure and perfect just as you are. Wow, I see a lot of purple here. Somebody might really be like into purples or violets, somebody's hair or makeup or clothing. Maybe they've painted their room some sort of violet or purple color. Also, this can have to do with your pineal or crown chakra. Okay, so you might want to do some cleaning and clearing on there to help with clarity. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 22. This one says Crystal's Song. Crystallization is the process in which chaos is reorganized into perfection. Scientifically, molecules gather to stabilize when liquid starts to cool and harden. This happens in a repeated and uniform way that forms a perfect geometric pattern in the form of crystal. She can be any color, shape, and size, perhaps glittering and sparkly, rough and textured, or smooth and shiny. If you look closely, she contains intricate patterns, ribbons of colors, and fascinating shapes. Crystal's song is full of energy, which can affect you, heal you, and protect you. It's an unlikely treasure, pure and perfectly formed, yet another gift of nature. Guys, somebody here needs to work with amethyst. Pick up a piece of amethyst in whatever form, confirmation on that. Amethyst in whatever form that you choose or feel drawn to. It can be smooth, it can be in its raw state, like an unpolished state, but definitely get yourself a piece of amethyst. So the advice here, crystal imparts the wisdom that you are perfect, just as you are. So some of you might be feeling judged, like I mentioned before in the reading, by your partner or by your partner's friends or family. You're being reminded you're perfect, just as you are. There can be no other way. You are exactly as you should be. Right now, in this moment, you don't need to wait until you reach a certain goal. Of course, there is growth and evolution, but you are worthy and pure already and always have been. You are made of particles put together in such a way that you have depth, emotions, consciousness. Just like crystal, you are an unlikely treasure, pure and perfectly formed. Crystal also reminds you that you are an energetic being, easily affected by the frequencies surrounding you. Therefore, be mindful of the company you keep. Interesting. Positive people will help to uplift you and raise your vibration, while you do the same for them in return. Guys, if that isn't the answer, I don't know what is. I will make sure and post this card in the reading, okay, and the guidebook image. But what I'm seeing here is you're in a relationship currently where you feel judged. You don't feel seen for who you are, nor do you feel like you are able to really step into that energy due to the way it's viewed. You are being encouraged that it is okay for you to be who you are. I'm not saying be toxic, don't heal. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the nature of who you are. If your person cannot accept that, you are being encouraged to surround yourself with energies that accept you for who you truly are. This is going to be a positive environment that's going to help you with your healing and growth. Not constantly having to suppress yourself or be around others who do not like all of you. They just like certain parts, okay? That can be very toxic and stressful. So I understand that this is not a clear affirmative answer like, yes, talk to this person. No, don't talk to this person. But I don't think that's the point of the reading. I think the point of the reading is the universe is giving you an opportunity with this person showing up at a time when really you have everything else in your life manifested in the way that feels pleasing for you, for those of you who resonate. But there's an aspect that is not feeling pleasing, and you are being encouraged to really examine that and whether that's a good space for you to stay in or if you need to explore other spaces. And so that choice is completely up to you. But you definitely should work with amethyst and do some clearing work on your pineal and your crown chakra for clarity to help you tap in with your intuition, your guides, your spirit team, your higher self, with source energy, to help you to make some decisions about this relationship. I definitely would not encourage you to make your decisions based off of wanting to be with someone else, and so you make a decision. I would say that you need to make a decision about what you want to do and how you're feeling about your relationship based solely off of your higher self and your intuition. But it looks like you guys have an opportunity to work with someone who is popping up in your energy or your space. And this was somebody you didn't expect to pop up, but they might actually be a good companion for you. And that's what it's looking like. So guys, I'm going to close the reading out there. I do have to get going, but definitely feel free to like, share, subscribe if this message resonated. If this was not your message, thank you so much for hanging out for the story. Definitely hit the all button so that you don't miss your message. Super important. Follow us over on TikTok as well at _Ora-gen_lightworker. You can follow us over there. You can subscribe to the channel and view exclusive content, and also have cards pulled during live readings, which is a really cool opportunity. I won't be able to do it forever, but for now, that is an offer that is available to those who it resonates with. So definitely, I enjoy all the different ways that we can connect, collectives, and I definitely wish you a most excellent day and weekend. I hope your holiday weekend goes well. Be kind to one another. If you don't do one thing this weekend, be kind to someone, okay? Let's spread that energy right now. Guys, once again, my name is Ora-gen, sending so much love and light to those who resonate with today's energy, and I do look forward to being with you in the next reading.